Quitting alcohol for 30 days is one of the most life-changing things that you can do. Some people will stop for 30 days and then maybe they'll drink again, maybe they'll drink less, but others are going to get such profound changes in those first 30 days that they go on to never drink alcohol again. So what exactly can you expect? Well, after doing it myself and stopping drinking for just under 8 years and helping over 500 clients to do the same thing, I've got a pretty good idea of 5 things that you can expect when you stop drinking alcohol for 30 days. If we've not met yet, my name is Leon Sylvester. I'm the founder of soberclear.com, which is a coaching company that helps business people and professionals get control of their drinking in as little as 48 hours. If you want more information on that, go to soberclear.com, and if you want to access a free video training that shows you how this method works and how you can apply it, click the link down below. There'll be a link to get a free video training, enter your name and email address, and then you can watch that. And then you'll have instant access. So let's get into the first change. Now, depending on how long you've drank for and how much you've drank, the first few days aren't going to be great. Now, there are a percentage of the population who will need to do this with medical supervision, but I'm not making this video for that. And if you think that's you, then you probably should not be watching a YouTube video and go and seek medical help. But for most people, what you'll experience in the first few days of stopping drinking are this very slight feeling of it's actually withdrawal. And you're going to feel almost like you've got a cold or a flu, as in you're going to have some aches, you're going to struggle to kind of get going in the morning, you might feel exhausted, and you're just not going to feel quite right. And the important thing during these first few days is that you have the right mindset. See, what you don't want to do is feel discomfort and then want to escape that feeling, because your brain is going to link alcohol to getting rid of that suffering. And the best mindset that you can have in the first few days of stopping drinking, provided that you're not in the category of people who need medical supervision, the mindset you need to have is that you're making an exchange. See, what you're doing is you're exchanging this rough few days for freedom, because it goes away. Which leads me to the second change. And the second change is that once the kind of initial withdrawal has disappeared, on whenever it may be, day 3, day 4, is you might be expecting everything just to be perfect. But that's not how it works. Again, it all depends on how much you've drank and how long you've drank for. But that first 1 to 2 weeks, sometimes longer, not usually from what I've experienced and what I've seen, but that first 1 to 2 weeks is energy can just be all over the place. One day you're waking up like, I've done it, I'm free, I'm not drinking. And the next day, you might be struggling to get out of bed. You might even get a craving. And it can be a bit confusing. The important thing here is that you expect that first couple of weeks to be up and down. So at least when it happens, you're mentally prepared for it. But the important thing here is be kind to yourself. Your body is healing. The chemicals in your brain are just rebalancing, getting back to a state of homeostasis. So just don't expect too much from yourself for the first couple of weeks. If you've got to lower the intensity at work or at home, not exercise as much, not do the things you might have been doing whilst you were drinking, then it's okay. You don't need to be going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Just let your body do what it's designed to do. Which leads me to the third thing that you can expect. And the third change is after you've gone through this period, there will be this moment of, okay, now it's starting to get good. And this is when you start sleeping all the way through the night and waking up with this feeling of, I forgot what good sleep was like. You might start to see some weight drop, and you might just have this new enthusiasm and this attitude of, I'm feeling good. And when we get to the 5th point, you'll see why this can be dangerous, but you'll start to feel better. Which leads me to the 4th change. And the 4th change is, as you go further into this 30-day period, is most of the time is you'll just feel better and better and better. And here's something that you probably won't expect, and you might never have heard it before, but what may happen is as you're feeling better and better and better and better and better, you feel untouchable. You feel like nothing can go wrong. And in my experience, I felt like I could do anything. I felt like the old me was back, I had so much confidence and enthusiasm, but what I didn't expect was, and this is the 4th change, is that whilst things were getting better, bad days will still be there. For me, this actually ended up happening not in the first 30 days, but it happened much later. But it can happen at any point, which is why I wanted to bring it up. But you might have a day where you sleep bad and you have this anxiety all day. Or you might get some really bad news and it just beats you up and you're just feeling awful. And when you stop drinking, because you have this point of contrast, right? You remember how awful you felt when you drank, you remove the alcohol, and you have this really severe point of contrast. But then once you start getting used to this happy, healthy, non-drinking version of you, when something bad happens, it can really catch you off guard. And when it happens, and this is the fifth change, when it happens, that's when that voice can pick back up. And that voice looks at the past month, maybe a couple of months, depends when it happens. And that voice can pick up and it will look back at the last few weeks. And you'll be thinking, wow, I feel great. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm having a bad day. And that voice can come back up in your head and it will say, maybe this time will be different. Let's have one drink and control it. And you forget. You forget why you started this journey in the first place. And when that thought of having just one drink pops up, you need to be ready for it because there are certain things that you need to avoid doing. And I don't have time to get into it in this video, but if you click this video on the screen now, I'm going to show you the things that you need to avoid doing when you stop drinking alcohol. You must watch this video next.